don't have my chat box up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do that real quick. I mean, we
Oh,
are
by the
streaming.
way.
Say hi to
Mm-hmm.
the
Hi.
absolute no one who's watching.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have the stream up on the other side then because my chat box thing on OBS is not working. That's fine. Okay. Oh, let me tweet it.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. Officially started.
Nice.
If the tweet wants to send, bloomin' hell. Right, we usually. So, what I like to do is obviously normal stream thing is you just wait for people to get in. And then, like,
Mm-hmm.
if the person in the chat actually has their portfolio, we
Mm-hmm.
do them first to prioritize if they're watching.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Yeah, I reckon that makes a bit of sense.
The channel. It's your channel. I'll follow you.
No way. The co-host is finally following me.
Wait, who?
You.
Me.
You said you were following me,
Of
no?
course I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the
Of course
stream's
I will.
going on.
Of course I would.
Of course.
Okay. Where's your Twitch link?
Oh, I need to put this in the Smash Design server because they don't know I'm streaming yet.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a Twitch link somewhere?
Yes, I can give you one. Even though it's on the tweet, it's on the tweet I just posted. You can.
Oh, okay. Found it.
Okay, okay. I don't know if Kyrie submitted his, because I know he'll be joining.
Mm-hmm.
He did not, it seems. Unfortunate. Hi, Solar! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, co-host. Fucking, can you believe this shit?
You're absolutely welcome.
Oh my god, hi.
Oh, also change your stream title.
Oh my god, my stream title, you're right! I forgot how to do that because my OBS tabs aren't working. Okay, let me do that. No, it's still a cooking stream. Yes.
Yeah, you're still cooking.
Portfolio review with... why am I... Dude, I didn't know cooking was a category. I completely forgot. No, I said this is just triangle art. I'm just gonna do art and like...
I think it's art.
I'm not that British. I'm just like the average. Like... I wasn't born here, but I was bred here. You know, I'm that type of English. Well, since you're here, we may as well do your portfolio first. So we're gonna do the Wix one.
The Wix.
Yes, the Wix one.
Oh, okay.
Review the solar port ongoing, nothing's on it, bro. You should have updated in time. You're gonna get a domain soon? Okay, that's good. That was like my first thing. Because like, having it say Wixsite is like so... Thank you for the follow. Name I can definitely pronounce. Is that...
Oh! Okay, so you pronounce Brozo.
Brozo?
Yes.
Okay. Brozo, thanks
Actually,
for the follow.
that's not how you pronounce it, but I created that, so that's how you're gonna pronounce it from now on.
Right, okay, interesting. Sorry for butchering your name. But yeah, welcome. Okay. So this is the first one that we got. Let me grab my notes real quick. I can't get notes and read chat at the same time. I need to get like chat on my phone. Give me a moment. She named you. Fair enough.
I definitely did.
Did you write notes for this portfolio, by the way?
Isn't this like the new one?
Yes.
I can try to
Top of the
talk
dome.
about it as
Off the
we
dome.
goes along.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know
Yeah.
what you mean. Because I wrote like semi notes, and by that I meant like I just wrote, okay, say the same thing as this other one, because they share similar issues. Okay, I should have chat
Mm.
up on my phone now. I'm just gonna 8 viewers already, mental. Okay. So, Darth Juan, please change your name. Fucking hell.
That is so mean.
Dude, his name's Darth Juan. I can't, like, I
Whatever.
can't say it without laughing, man.
You just being mean. That's the first thing you're gonna say?
My bad. Okay, let's be mean about your work now. All right, so I wanted to
Not my
get
target.
I wanted to get most of them done in like one fell swoop, because I had like similar advice to give to Nixter. And that's like, whoa, thanks for the follow icon. You didn't follow me before, you snake! Not even using the Soulfire stream package? I should use the Soulfire stream package. I should make things for myself and use it. But yeah, as I was saying, I'd say like you need to definitely try and experiment more. I want you to like look at other people and do like studies of them. I think that's most important here.
Imro! Imro!
Pardon?
Darth have a ad
Oh, what?
commercial
30-minute ads,
for
my bad!
130.
Okay, let's set a timer real quick. 1 minute 30-second timer.
I
Thanks.
also having an ad right now.
Yeah, you should be subbed. You should be subbed. That's right. What do we do in these 1 minute 30 where people who are cool and subbed? Bro, he has Prime.
And
He should sub.
wanna play tic-tac-toe?
Oh, absolutely. How do you play multiplayer? Like online?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Um. Well, that was a bust idea already. Um. Do I have to check Discord, bro? Who can be bothered? Bro, why are you using ad block? Fuck you. What message, Solar? I didn't receive one.
Okay, I think the ad ended. Hopefully.
Not for Doff one. Oh, you're back? Okay. Okay, 30 seconds early. Okay, so as I was saying, right, I had similar advice to give to Nixter, and that was mainly to do like studies of other artists. I think you genuinely need to look at what other people do in the community or just on Pinterest, Behance, and I want you to like do what they do, like do a copy, right? And just try and see what you can make from it. Because a lot of things here do scream like you just started design because they're very like lackluster in terms of what you're doing. Like you have the logo from the game itself, the render with a drop shadow, and then a blue background, right? I feel like there is a lot more you could do if you put 10 times the amount of time into it. Ancient, okay. Okay then. Don't put ancient heads in your portfolio. That is like rule 1. Don't put things that don't reflect your current ability there. That is very important. Because a client's gonna go onto this, they're gonna click on the first thing they see, which was this for me, because it was the biggest in the middle. And they're gonna go, this is the ability of the person. When your ability actually is around this level, right?
They also said you are too zoom in.
I'm too zoomed in.
Yes. So they said you should zoom
Dude,
out
no,
because
it's a scrollable thing. It's a scrollable thing. It's not because I'm zoomed in. But what's
I
it called?
feel like
Oh, sorry, you go.
oh, I feel like with the Miku banner is kind of lack of detail in the background.
Oh, ignore that
So I
one. He said that was old. He shouldn't have put it in.
oh, okay, but I think that um the Rock Lee actually have like good like background and such, and I really like that. So yeah, you can try something like that in the future.
I healthily disagree. So as I think my previous point stands a lot, and you have a lot you can do more with this. Like, I really do want you to look at other people that you deem as inspirations, and just copy what they do and see like why they do things they do. Because like I've seen a lot of headers that like, I mean, soon you'll grow out of it, right? But like using just stocks for backgrounds generally is well, it doesn't work, and it doesn't scream the effort you put into it. Same with just having this stroke border and like a render where you can see the pixels on it. I feel like you need to spend a lot more time on your work and definitely explore more options to get it like how other people would do it. The Lee ones, oh dude, can you have a good portfolio? Okay, look at Hinata Sasuke. Okay, let's look at the Briggy one. My lord. Okay, I can say the exact same thing as everything else here. It is a collection of renders, and I can still see the pixels on a lot of them. Do not blame the character. There are things you can do, and you should never settle for less. And this could go for any header. Anything. You need to try more stuff. You need to be inspired by people, and you need to study up what other people do. I don't think, for now, the fundamentals you need to study up on. Like, you have good contrast and all that, but you do need to just see why people do things. Like, I could give the same advice from the Miku one to the Bridget one, despite them being like years difference. You do need to really study what other people do, in my official opinion. How do you even use Pinterest for GFX? Right, you go on Pinterest, right? You type in graphic design. Like, lo and behold, it's a platform for all mediums. Interior design, graphic design, art. Like, you can use it for loads. Like, I have a whole graphic design folder. Like, go on here, you'll see lots of design and stuff. People use it for tattoos, people use it for interior design. All those. You can use it for everything.
Oh, that cat is so cute.
Your other pages for layouts? Let's explore now, I guess. About the owner, could not care less. Portfolio. I'm joking, by the way. Sell your soul and you'll be a god tier designer. True, you should sell your soul and use Pinterest. Or Behance. Or anything. What am I meant to be looking for here? For layouts? What do you mean by that? Am I meant to be on services? Well, what am I meant to be looking for here? If they're more headers, I would probably say the exact same advice again. I think you do just need to put some extra time into website layoff. It's a Wix site. I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, it's nice. It's very much a Wix site. Ruby, I'm hiding some stuff on my ports. You should totally review it later, baby girl. We can review it now. If you want to send it over. But you know, like, the site works. You should get your own domain. It definitely works. But it's like, it's definitely a Wix site. Like, there's not much I can say about it. That isn't just like... Because it wouldn't be targeted at you at all. It'd be targeted at Wix. My name's Ruby. My name's Ruben, but he calls me Ruby. So I think we're done with his, unless you have any parting words. What do you want to say about it? Do you have anything on his headers or?
Um, honestly, I think some of the on the website, like the layout and stuff, I kind of suggest that you like can you try to like fit them. I don't even know how to say this.
I mean, this is just because my browser
Try
zoomed
to
in.
minimize it so we can see like the whole thing instead of just like in the middle.
It's not the zoom.
I don't know, man. I never created
Bro,
a website. I love you.
Bro, what about Microsoft Edge doesn't make it the most normal browser? It's the one that is pre-installed.
It looked really good. What are you talking about?
In the chat, I'm getting told off for using Microsoft Edge because it's not a normal browser. And then you say Bing.
Microsoft Edge is the best one.
What? Bro, why are you saying Bing and Chrome? That doesn't even make sense. Bing's a search engine. My brain hurts. What are you saying? Edge is good. Yeah, you are fucking neek. Right, let's go on. Let's go. We went on the portfolio page. There's nothing to say. It's the same header you see on the front page. There's no reason... Oh yeah, that's what I will say. If you're gonna have them all here, there's no reason to have this page. And vice versa. If they're all here, there's no need to have them on the front.
Yeah, like if you have all of this, there's no reason to have like a portfolio because you're just gonna repost the same thing to like two different link, which kind of defeat the purpose. Like either you have like one banner design that you like and put it on top as your like main one, or just have like all of them in the portfolio.
Oh yeah, a thing about this too, the presentation. I just noticed that if you clicked on them, something... Yeah, there's more content. You don't have to paste the same header. So, okay, I want to explain the actual point of a portfolio, right? It's to present what you can do to a client, right? The client can see that you made this header, right? They see it from this. So why do they need to see the same header again and again and again? I don't care, that's different dimensions, it's the same header. The Twitter version and the YouTube version, they're the same thing. Just the dimensions different. The client does not need to see that. I'm not trying to be mean. Because I sound dead annoyed. But, my apologies. But yeah, no, you really don't need multiples of it.
Yeah, I feel like only having one as like a grand showcase would make the page look like less clutter and more cleaner.
The client should know it's available on... No, they shouldn't. That should be in your services, not your portfolio. And this too, like, you have it twice, and one's just, like, unviewably large. If I open the image, it's cut off. Like, there's no zooming for that. You do need to, like, adjust the user experience on this site. You need to think about what the clients need to see. I think...
Welcome and down.
No, it's
Hi.
no, it's completely redundant. You should have your examples in the services section. Of, like, if you have different sizes. On the portfolio section, it's completely redundant. Especially since, like... I know you said there's the YouTube and the Twitter version. So why do you need 4? Why is there 2 YouTubes and 2 Twitters? You don't need 4. And then there's 2 of the profile picture and one of them's cut off. Like... I'm sorry. It just doesn't... I think you should definitely revamp that bit. One is you don't need the promo on the portfolio. You need the promo on your Twitter. Yeah, you might need to change the layout of the website. Also, one thing I did notice, where's the Rock Lee one? Okay. I don't know since this is old, I don't know if you know, but don't use these dimensions for headers. You want to times it by 2 or 4 and just go 3000 by 1000. That usually works. Some people have like, I don't know, God complex or something. I can't and does 6000 by 2000. You usually always do 3k by 1k. Okay. I'd remove this then since it's just low quality in comparison. 6k, but you can tell a lot about a person by the dimensions they use. Whether they're new, veterans, or pretentious. 6k by 2k does not make you a pro, you're just pretentious. I hate you. I bet you use 350 resolution as well, bro. But yeah, that's enough about your portfolio. I feel like we've been on it for too long. Let's see. I love you, Solar. Yeah, that's how you spell Behance. No, you're right. 150 by 50 is the best. Right, Solar, what do you want us to click on here? What are we looking at? What are we doing?
12,600 x 4,200.
I use a weird dimensions for my stream stuff. What do you use for your stream stuff? What dimensions? Like your overlays.
I can check real quick.
But you don't even know. What?
I created once and then I never remember it.
I see.
I do 3,000 x 6,800. Wait, hold on. Okay, so
Why are you insane?
no, I'm just saying it wrong. Okay, 3,000 x 16,807.
What kind of goofy are proportion of them?
It worked. Okay, it worked.
Fair enough. Okay, let's look at Lunar Blood Moon. Oh yeah, I have to send you this. My bad. My client got back to me. I'm gonna ignore them for the sake of the stream.
Okay.
I wonder if they were happy or not.
I'm pretty sure they're fine with it.
Are we meant to be critiquing or just looking, by the way, Solar? Oh, please be nice. Okay, we're critiquing. Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna be so real. It's gonna be hard for me to critique because your work is Blender. I don't know too much about Blender.
Emerald is also really mean, so...
I'm not really mean. I assume this moon and stuff was Photoshop, right? And not Blender. I did call you slurs in the DMs, you're right. My bad. You don't remember? Wow, you guys are useful. Well, it looks not like Blender, so let's talk about that. I think what needs work is probably the photo manipulation skills. I think the grass and the renders are definitely Blender. So I think you should either make the whole thing in Blender or you should focus up on Photoshop manipulation skills. Because like the lights on these look cool, but I'm guessing they were exported in Blender as well. So if you want to do things like the moon and shit in Photoshop, you should definitely try and pick up photo manipulation. It'll even help with Blender. It's good knowledge on like lights and stuff. You already have a bit of knowledge from Blender, so it'd probably serve to do you a whole world of good. But I can't speak for the 3D stuff. We're gonna ignore that. I think, didn't we talk about your power rankings last portfolio stream? Probably not. Let's think, shall we? Because you submitted yours during the stream, I don't have, like, critique, like, planned out. I'm gonna ignore your best stuff, because, like, you know who I am, bro. Why do you expect me to critique the 3D work? Get your 4 for that. Unless, Hey, do you have any experience with 3D stuff? Co-host. My co-host is dead, guys. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay, do
I'm
you have
just
experience
drunk
with
on
3D
Dr.
stuff?
Pepper. What?
Do you have any experience with 3D stuff?
Nope, I wish I do.
Okay! To the power rankings. I'd say, because you're so proficient in three-dimensional stuff, the biggest thing you should work on is how to make your text readable and pretty. How to sizing stuff like, because I noticed it's here, like here, there's like a lack of hierarchy. You use size to portray what's important, but you can do a lot more stuff. You can use font weight, font color, obviously size you've already done. You can adjust kerning, leading, etc. And that can all create more hierarchy. You should also try and invest in trying to use different typefaces that like go along with other ones. Like you can use multiple typefaces. Using the same one can get stale and boring throughout a design. That is my one critique, since 3D stuff I'm not too keen on. Also, I think this is probably odd, but don't use textures with low quality. Never settle for less quality.
Also, for the ranking poster,
Oh, the poster.
yeah, I think that having like first, second, and third like a little bit bigger than the rest would also really help. Like to it's also stand out more and and it's easier for people like to see, so they don't have to click on the image and then zoom out to see and like read and stuff.
This is
So
true.
yeah, it's more
It's
readability, I guess.
yeah, it's just all about hierarchy, especially in like things that I'm like esports advertisement marketing graphics for things such as results need a lot of hierarchy because people just scroll past this and need to know what happened as quickly as possible. They, as you said, they shouldn't have to click on to know who won.
Yeah.
Oh, and last thing, I know this is old. Again, you would do so much better if you knew more about Photoshop photo manipulation. This Smash logo, you could have made this fall into the rock so much better. Okay, let's do someone who's not here. Is there anyone you especially wanted to talk about on the list?
No, not really. I'm fine. I'm fine with everyone.
All right, let's do. Okay, since we've got Midday the Smash designers here, let's do the one you're all waiting for, Nixter.
Ooh.
That's Lavalon, by the way. I'll send you the pull out of
Also,
these.
Thank you. Also, like,
Hi,
on the yeah, it's kind of look like you just like pasting a bunch of image in. So I don't know. I kind of want to see like the depth of it and stuff. But
That's also true, yeah. Depth can be a thing you can work on. Especially
Yeah.
since you use 3D. Like, having a sense of depth is really good. Like, you can do that by putting objects at the front, behind, blurring things. Just create a 3D space within your design. Okay. I hope you guys can hear the music. It's all good. All our audio's good. You can hear my friend here. You can hear me. Welcome to the stream, Drippy. And time to get on to the main event. Nixter, the one who needs to be humbled. I'm joking. Half joking.
Oh God.
He does need a talking to if he wants to make it, though.
This
Alright.
the first time I'm on call with you, and oh my God, I know you so much.
Music's a bit quiet. I got you. But yeah, no. So the thing with Nixter, I feel so he's some like let me tell the story. So Nixter's someone who basically a lot of the Smash designers have like not a distaste for, like jokingly, but he's the one that starts a lot of beef with people in there. He's very provocative, and everyone just like roasts on him because he's like not as fortunately able at design.
I see. But is he humble about that, or he's kind of being like,
He doesn't
you
say
know,
much
like,
about it. He's just like kidding around, I think. I can't
mm,
tell, but I think he's the one who needs the most work in the com and has been doing it for too long to stagnate this much. So I think this will, if he really watches this VOD and listens, I think this will be very eye-opening. He's the one I wrote paragraphs for, like, because I really want him to do well. But
mm.
as soon as he sent me this, I was like, this guy is not trying at all. It's unfortunate to
I
say.
mean, I mean, the banner looked like he's trying, but not the thumbnail.
I mean, I haven't clicked on them yet. I'm looking at his profile right now. If you're
Oh,
tuned into the stream, you can see. Still waiting for your Secret Santa. It's been 2 months. See, this is what I mean. He needs to get on his shit. But so firstly, the reason why I say I don't think he's trying at all. One, he doesn't do it that much enough to like improve steadily. And two, if you look at his port, no profile picture, no banner. He doesn't even have a cover for his banner section, which is the only thing people usually... That and top 8 are the thing people actually like pay for. No description. All he has is his Twitter and his bio. And a name that's completely foreign to everyone. Like, his real name is not Nick Stir. Like, at a point, you gotta realize that being professional means trying. And if you want to get comms, if you want to make it, if you want to be good, you gotta try. So first, I want to look at the banners, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really want to sugarcoat it, since I think he takes a lot of flack in that server. Because, like, I type in the word quit and there's, like, 60 responses, dude. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna not be mean, but I'll be, like, informatively mean. I think that's better than what he's got so far. Pro thinking Nick at 30. Okay. This song gets skipped. But yeah, no. So, I think you need to delete all your graphics packs. All those PSDs you open to get your funny brushstrokes and your particles, delete them. All these fonts you download, delete them. All these renders, just uninstall Blender, right? I'm joking, but still.
Like, honestly, I feel like the graphic, like the background and such, look pretty good.
No,
But
okay, no, I'm gonna stop you there. No, you are not allowed to speak this one. You are just not allowed to
okay,
speak.
sorry.
Because I'm not letting him get away with this. I'm not letting him get away with it. I want you to put away Blender, put away the graphics packs, and I want you to go to the basics. I want you to go bare bones. I want you to watch Sesso tutorials. I want you to go that far back. I want you to use Arial. I want you to use Times New Roman. I want you to make just basics. I want you to go back, learn fundamentals. I want you to learn how text composition should be, layout, colors, shape tool. Like, I want you to just use the Photoshop tape tool and Arial to make a header. And I think it would unironically solo all of them here. I want you to learn how to study. I think that's what you need to do. After making that basic thing and going back to basics, I want you to put away Photoshop and I just want you to study. Get down on your head. Spam YouTube videos. YouTube videos. What are design fundamentals? How do you learn them? What are the formal elements? I want you to learn all that. Then I want you to look at people. People like Jafar. People who are in your community. And I want you to see what makes this person good and what makes me not good. And I want you to study. I want you to get their header up. I want you to copy it. I want you to annotate it. I want you to make notes. Don't look at Jafar, he is mid. Look at Icon instead. Even though he copies Jafar, so... But yeah, I want you to understand why they use colors, why they use renders, and just study. I think that's what you need. Because these here, like, there's not much to really say other than they are subpar as to what you could be making. There's too many particles in the background. The text, way too big, randomly on an angle, poorly made gradients, put away the blending options, random, like, shadows here to make it, like, fake 3D. In fact, no, it probably is 3D. Actually, no, it's fake 3D. The renders, the color correction, need to work on the curves. They're way too contrasted for some reason. The Blender ones... This reminds me of Falsify, if you remember him. And the backgrounds, you just need to work harder. Like, I can see the pixels on these textures. Stop with the blending modes. Solid color background would probably even work better. I know these headers are 1500 by 500. I don't even need to ask. Do it in 3000 by 1000. You need to do all that. And only then, once you've gone back to the basics, can you start to evolve. Because I feel like you're stagnating. The newest thing you made has been like a downgrade from these things here. I think you are stagnating. And I think you need to hear this to be able to be better. With your other things, I think it is a similar issue. Except, honestly, top 8 is where you should... This one was awesome. I think this was not... Other than color. It looks good. Color, you need to work on text size, like, hierarchy. It's just fundamentals you're missing. You need to do that, honestly. And only then, Nixter, can I think you can be, like, a designer that can, like, at 6 in the server and go, you're trash, I'm up. So yeah, focus on Photoshop. Or actually, I take it back. Uninstall Blender. I think everyone should uninstall Blender unless they plan to become a 3D artist until they have Photoshop fundamentals. I know we're going back to this same topic every time, but if you want to be a designer, focus on Photoshop. 3D artists, focus on Blender. Do the other thing after. And there we go. I'll be sure to highlight that and send it to him personally. I would say, would you have words, but you complimented his background, so you do not get any. Anyway, let's move on. Plague's in the chat now, so we can do Plague. I'll send you Plague's port.
Okay.
You may now speak. Sorry. I just get, like,
Okay, I'm not
really
in this though.
mad at Nixter.
Oh.
He could be
nah,
good.
so-
He could be. I believe in him.
I do think that he have, like, I don't know, like, the idea. It's just not.
He has promise. He has a mind. He just doesn't have
Yeah.
execution whatsoever.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You gotta be harsher, by the way. I want to put that. You gotta be, like, you don't have to be mean, but don't compliment things that don't need complimenting.
Mm-hmm.
Or like that inadvertently makes them want to do it more, and then you'll. Actually, I see what you're doing. You're bringing everyone else down, so you're. I see through your tricks.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Oh, I do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, everyone's so mad at the ads. It's not my fault that I'm a Twitch affiliate and they give me ads.
It's okay. 4 more seconds.
I like money, bro.
Did you actually get any from it?
Yes. You get money from ad breaks.
4 cents?
Around that. It adds up. It
Oh,
adds
nice.
up. I've been
Nice.
paid out before. It adds up.
Okay, I think the ad ended.
Awesome. Okay. It's Plague. Okay, so first thing, right? Change your covers. Oh yeah, I meant this for Nixter. Pretty much everyone that has this. Do not have text on your covers that say what it is. You don't need it. When I hover, it says it's a social media header. Okay, imagine I'm on the For You page of Behance, right? I'm scrolling down. I click on something because it looks cool, right? This looks cool as hell, right? This looks cool. I know what's in there. I scroll past yours. I have no idea what's in here. Like, people make social media headers. A lot of people make social media headers. I could scroll down here and find, like, a 20. But, like, I need to see what social media headers you make, or I just won't click. I will scroll past it. It's just text telling me what's inside that I already know, because I hovered. People need, like, this marketing thing. They need to start showing off their work more. Make your covers your work. It doesn't have to be mocked up, even though much preferred. But just have the image at the front. Honestly, you'll do your whole world. If I stream, I could make ad revenue and use it to fund gacha addictions. You can. Okay. So you wanted to do so you wanted us to review your posters more so. Actually, no, you said everything. So I went on the posters first because headers are uninteresting. Okay, for this one, I would say. Honestly, I had no gripes. I adore this one. I think it's really pretty. I think it does its job well, and it's just a really pretty poster. What are your thoughts? Any
I
improvements?
do like the minimal. I do like the minimal of it.
Yeah.
Wait, which one are we looking about?
The Unforgiven poster, the first poster.
Okay, the poster design.
Also, you have the heart next to the best song, like that.
I do really like it. It really minimal, but it also served it really well.
Welcome to the stream.
And I do minimal. Love minimal.
Yeah, it's good. Now, this one I did actually have a bit to say about it. Okay.
Oh God, no.
What do you mean? I'm nice, because I think Plague's a great designer, so it's not too bad. It's just I had, and I know the text at the end was probably a little bit rushed, maybe, but with something like the poster is great, like it looks really nice. It was just the text, I feel like that let it down a lot. Either removing the text or actually spending a lot more time on the text, because you see the Mumbatan text that's actually in the thing, right? And like, you somewhat replicated it, somewhat not. If you zoom in, there's like a lot of like drawn elements. Obviously, that's just a thing with Spider-Verse. I think you should either scrap the text or spend more time making it look more handmade. Like, what's it called again? You need to pull out the brush, bro. The Photoshop brush. The CSP brush, and you need to draw on this. Because the splatter effect is like cool and all, but it doesn't show that you've spent time on this text. Like, you can tell that you could have done way more. It should also be bigger. And I'm not sure if it's centered. But that's my gripes with the text there. The rest of the post is cool. And then, oh yeah. This was the last poster I wanted to talk about, the cicada one, if you want to go on that, A's. So, my one gripe with it was the QR codes are not aligned whatsoever. And the text is not aligned either, like ever so slightly. But these things are These things are noticeable, and it makes me feel like you didn't use the ruler on Photoshop, which you should 100% do. And I know this is black, so let me go down like this. Okay.
I think they trying to make the text to be in the middle of the Spider-Man, not the poster.
Yeah, but that's silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the cicada one. I know you can't see it because it's black, and it kind of looked better on like phone or my laptop. But there's an unequal side of like, I mean, there's an unequal amount of space on the left and the right side. You need to make sure you're using Photoshop rulers and creating equal space. That way everything's all aligned. Because posters like this, where it is built upon alignment, should be aligned. That's all I gotta say about them. And then, obviously, we'll go on the social media headers. Change your cover. So I don't know if this is old. If you tell me this is old, I'm going to scream at every single one of you. Stop putting old stuff on your pod. Anyway, even if it's not, I do want to say, um, please, this goes for everyone as well that likes to use packs and particles. Overusing particles will never substitute for a background, unless it's like space. But yeah, you removed all your old stuff. That one's a months oldish. Oh, fair enough. But I think this one could also do it going, because I think it's a show of your current ability whatsoever. Because like the other ones, like these three, I think they're so fucking hard. This one, especially. Okay, here's the thing about portfolios too. This is more for like interviews and stuff. But the general idea is you put the best thing at the top and the second best thing at the bottom. So you open with a bang, they snore through the rest, and you end with a bang. But yeah, I think this could be removed. The particles are low quality and you overuse them a lot. You can make a mask, you could airbrush some of them out, you could keep particles. But generally, having this many particles is grim. That's mainly what I wanted to say. Sorry?
I
Yeah.
also think on the Legend of Token banner,
Yes.
the text of above and bottom look really like blurry. So it kind of hard to see as a banner. Like if you use it in the banner instead of like portfolio, it would be like pretty hard to see.
That is true, yeah, I agree. Though we could call it an accent. But yeah, some things like the Dawn text, for example. I think the 72-hour remains one's fine. It's just too close to the edge. But like with Dawn, you could barely make it out if you didn't know what Legend of Zelda was.
Yeah.
I just do most to least recent, which tends to be roughly best to worst. Yeah, don't do that. I mean, I do the same thing, but we don't have to talk about how much a hypocrite I am here. With this one, the Rengoku one, I think like it's really pretty, but it could use a lot of directional work. By that I mean like so for example, I don't know why the text is going up like this. I feel like that just makes no sense with the rest of the header. Because like the flow feels like it's either going that way or this big thing's leading you that way, but all the other assets going down that way. If you can see my mouse.
Yeah. I do see it now.
Yeah, I think like because you have a lot of text here. You have this text, this text, this text, this text, this text, this text, this text. They're all upright. This one's randomly straight away. I think that should have also been upright and straight. Though, the way you use these brush strokes, maybe you made them using pen tool. Maybe, just maybe. Probably not. It's fine. You don't have to. I'm just pretentious. But I think you use them incredibly well, like more well than most people do. I think this is really pretty. And one of my favorites. Well, this is my favorite, by far. This is like perfect.
I really like the color and
Mine-
stuff in this.
Minus this
It
one
just
text.
looks so well.
Minus this one random decidui in the corner. Everything else is perfect. If you take this out and re-put it on your port, this is my favorite ever. This is also really good. Oh, you can't see the bottom right. You're right. I mean, you don't need to. Not.
Bottom right.
I don't think anything was like visible on the bottom right anyway. I will make our troopers smaller though. Okay, should be okay. Alright, but yeah, that's all I have to say about you, Play, because you're a good designer. All things considered, just a few things to iron out IMO. If we were doing a tier list, you'd be very near the top. Alright, let's do someone else that isn't here. Who would you like to do next? You get to pick.
Oh. So I really like this one person work, and I often use their work as like
Okay, but what's their
example.
name?
Villy? Is that how you say your name?
Oh my
Villy?
god, I literally always mispronounce it whenever they join the stream. I literally have no idea how to pronounce it. We may as well
I
just
thought
change
it
their
was
name.
I thought it was Villy, and then I see the
I'm saying
I
Vi.
next to the Y.
I'm saying Vi. They're now like a
Vi.
they're now like a lead character.
Viley.
And their name
Vi.
is I Love You Solar. Alright, what's it? Let me get my notes because they're much better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, okay, the first thing I wanted to say, right? Oh yeah, let me send it to you. My bad.
Oh, give me a second. Let me go close the door.
All right, so there was one giant thing I wanted from you, and that's to actually have a portfolio. Because like, while a card works, you need to have a portfolio section because people need to really separate services from portfolio. One people go to see how much your prices are. The other they go to see your work. I think they definitely should be separate because it just turns like if you have too much work, for example, scrolling down, it becomes quite annoying to see what your prices are. Yeah, seeing this just like it's very packed when it's meant to be a services page. You know what I mean? I think they should be
Mm.
separate for ease of access. It's like user experience. They do look cool. I like their logos the most, definitely.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, make a dedicated portfolio, either on card, Behance, a website. I think it's important. Alright, another thing that, okay, the biggest thing I had minus that was quality control. It's not that your designs are low quality, probably, I have no idea, but your previews are incredibly low quality. If I open the image, I can see the pixels while not even zoomed in. I zoom in a little bit, I see all the pixels everywhere. I can go on any of them and it would be like a similar result. I think it's more prominent down below, like with this schedule. Yeah, you can just like see the pixels. I think you definitely need to invest in full screening them. Like you don't for a lot of these you don't need the gaming screen, and if you do, like this one's gaming screen is quite cool and stuff. But I think you should definitely aim to focus making your work in higher quality. Like Behance is good for presenting your work in high quality. They do look cool. VTuber designers be like cool. Is there anything you want to say before I go on a rant about the ruler tool?
Uh, mm, no, but um, some of these design, for example, like under the schedule design with the logo showcase and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like you don't have to even like open the image and you actually still see like some of the logo have really low resolution.
Yeah, I can definitely see that with the Ryasumi one, especially, and Pony Cake.
Yeah, and Mage Mallow, that's what is stood out to me the most.
Yeah, we seem
But
picky, but this is like very important for clients commissioning you. Like if they see low quality work, they're gonna expect low quality work back from you and just won't commission you.
mm-hmm.
So it is quite
But
important.
yeah.
It,
Um I also wanna continue with the having a subreddit portfolio because having a subreddit website for portfolio is important because there you can see like all of the work instead of you have to like scroll down through all of the other work and stuff.
yeah, true. It's ease of access. Like that's what clients need. They need to see exactly what you can do in like the first few seconds.
Like if you want to show works on the services, I would recommend to show like one or two of your best one to like let your customers see that, oh, this is what you can do, so they can have like ease of accept like right away.
Yeah. All right, and the thing I wanted to talk about most is the ruler tool. I'm gonna open up a few of these in a new tab because I have like a few things to say. Because you, my good friend, need to align things better. So, firstly, we have this one, and you can clearly see that, like, perhaps the circle was centered at one point, but the ribbons, like, they add to it, and now it's definitely not centered. You need, like, just small alignment things like that can make your design 10 times better. Like, centering this vertically would, like, make a whole world of difference. Same with this one, just taking more time to align things. Like I put this through vigorous testing. These two green lines are not in sync. Like this is slightly askew, and like
Emerald?
that was noticed by me immediately. Like this isn't a thing that like anyone would just miss out on, and I don't even think this star I just noticed that's quite aligned either. You definitely like I don't know if you use Photoshop. I assume you do. But like press Control R and then you can drag out those things to the right and top, and it'll give you a ruler to work with. Then you can place every asset in like this one center, and it's like super important. There's this one as well. Things just aren't like you see the chat and like the streams things. You could definitely, I mean not chat, the artwork bit frame. You could make this a few pixels smaller just to align with that, so it's all coherent. Then you could move the text up a tad bit to make that centered as well with everything. It's just small things like that. Like, the Monday here, it's just not aligned with the text. Everything else is, like, middle aligned, while these are just right aligned. You've got to keep things consistent. I think that's a big issue with the things I saw with your things. And then, just the last thing is just depth. A lot of your work seemed very flat. And I think depth is something you need to work on. Either by placing assets in front, behind, blur. It's something I'm trying to work on because I'm a hypocrite. Though I'm new to overlay design, leave me alone. But yeah, no, definitely work on depth a bit more. Like this one has a good showcase of depth. As you can see, you made like the back bubbles a bit like lower opacity and fit in with the background more. You had assets going in front and behind each other. These clouds would do good if they were in front. And it just creates like a 3D scene. It is good. Do you have anything to say? Because that's all I had to say. I think that's important takeaways.
I think that's pretty much what I covered. And oh yeah. I'm not like good at schedule, but I feel like the text on week of May on the bamboo one looked kinda big. Like it looked really bold to look at.
Yeah, that's you could definitely mess with hierarchy. I think you should do a lot of research into the fundamentals of hierarchy. You did it well with the socials, but everything else just isn't. Also, and I just keep noticing more. These stars and these like socials are not like properly spaced. Like the alignment is not there, and I think you do need to invest in alignment.
Wait,
That-
the alignment on what?
you see the socials, they're not equally spaced. There's also like a lot of other alignment errors. You could probably find more. These are just the ones I immediately notice, which is like important because a client was also immediately noticed them.
I see, I see.
Alright, but yeah, who next? Oh, we got another submission, oh boy. Let's do this one, it's off the top of the dome, Haruto! Haruto's in the chat, so we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Bro, just not fill in anything. Do you have anything particular you want reviewed or not? Because if not, we'll just do banners. Okay. Firstly, do not have text on your covers. Make the covers your designs. I shouldn't need to repeat too many times, but you weren't here before. But yeah, if I'm scrolling through Behance for you, people have all their work here. I know what I'm clicking on. If I see text and I'm a client, I am not clicking on it because I have no idea what the quality in there is going to be like. It would be a waste of my time, quite quite frankly. So definitely invest in taking away these covers and just like, you don't even have to work hard on them. Just put the cover in front. It's less work and better.
I'm better.
Hi Kijo, never call me Kurt again, bro. Do you know what you're saying? I'm joking, but still. Okay, let's see. Haruto. Obviously, I didn't write stuff, so I know what to say. Let's see.
Can you send that?
Oh, yes, my
One thing?
apologies.
No worries. No worries.
Dude, everyone always texts me while I'm streaming. Leave me alone. They can see the purple icon, and that's when they decide to bother me. They see the green one and go, he's probably busy. Alright, let me just do a quick analysis of everything. You definitely don't suffer with, like, Nixter issues, but I can give you similar advice to Nixter. Which is probably... I mean, no, I think you should just carry on how you're going. Invest in, like, studying other people. That's the biggest advice I can give anyone. That's how, like, a majority of my approval comes through. Like, doing what other people do. Like, okay, it's a crime to copy someone. It's not a crime to copy someone in private, you know what I mean? It's like, you'll still learn. Like, if we go on Jafor's port and then compare the two, obviously Jafor's going to come out on top by a long way. Because he's more experienced. But you should, like, definitely take that as not a loss. But, okay, there is someone who's better than me. Why are they better? Let me analyze. Let me see how they do their text, how they use color, how they use texture. Okay, Driffy. I'm not trying to catch a case for a shut off. I'm slow because I haven't sent the port once without being asked, despite being made to do it every time on guard. I have! I've sent... Dude, I'm the one who started sending it first! I send... Like, they have all the ports. Like, except the new ones. So, like, I just send them again to be helpful. I'm not slow. It's just, like, sometimes I can forget, even though I'm the one who started it! I'm not trying to catch a case, Driffy, but leave me alone. What have you got to say about Mr. Haruto here? And be critical. Do not just compliment.
Okay. I don't really know about poster, but the
Are we going on their posters? Where are their posters? Where are the posters? What part am I looking at?
No, I mean like the banner on the Behance.
Oh yeah, banners. Okay, you said poster and I was confused.
Nah, I just want to say that I don't understand about it, so I'm not trying to gonna say like things that is not true. But the first thing that I see on the banner on Behance is that the text, like the font is kind of hard to see or like understand.
That's
For
true.
example, like the AD design. I honestly thought AD on that font, it's just like a
Where are
Japanese
we?
word on the banner of Behance.
Which banner? Where does it say AD?
Go back.
Which one?
Go to the front page.
No, I'm on the banner section. Where does it say AD?
Yeah, in the front page.
No, which banner though? I don't get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like which one?
Oh, the third one.
Thank you.
See AD design? Well, I am sorry.
I don't see it. No, this is a Pokemon trainer, and everything seems, minus the back, it seems readable. I'm sorry, I have no idea where you're looking. So you're on the banners, right? On the third banner.
I'm looking on that.
That's not a banner!
What is that called?
The one next to it says banner design! That's called AD design, it says it twice!
Well, I did said it's AD design.
You said it was in the banners section!
It was a banner on the front page.
That's a cover, not a banner. The banner's next to it. You silly goose.
Ignore me, okay? I don't know about Behan's terminology, okay?
It's not a Behance term. That is a intelligence diff right
I
there.
am not intelligent. I am sorry. But I feel like the font is kind of hard to read.
True. It's called a
And
typeface, by the way.
I feel like the typeface is kind of hard to read.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'll explain this a bit more fuller, and you need to be more simple with your typefaces. Again, analyze other people. Like, I guess this army one makes sense here. Like, it's an army thing. But, like, the text here, like, I don't get what was the need for, like, this goofy sans serif in, like, with this army text. It just makes no sense. I think you need to focus on, like, the theming of your typefaces. And just be simpler. I don't know what everyone's need is to go on defont.com and download the most, like, obscure typeface. Guys, I discovered this. No, bro. We go on Google Fonts. They are all simple. They're all nice. We pick one and we chill. You can do more themed ones if there's a theme. If there's no theme in your thing, don't do that. Adobe Fonts too if you have a subscription.
Yeah,
Which you should all have. No one pirates here. We're all good people.
Also, in the AD design, the content in them, I feel like the poster doesn't have much depth.
There is a lack of depth. There's a lack of a lot of fundamentals as well. I think.
Yeah, it's like
Go back to
like,
basics with type.
yeah.
Learn hierarchy. Just, I don't know, like, what is with everyone in the, like, the Smash design comp. I feel like you guys just don't watch YouTube. Have you guys never went in YouTube and went, how to be good at design? Like, these are very, these are the first things you guys should be learning. If you guys don't understand, like, if you type in design fundamentals and you don't understand everything shown to you, go back and learn it. It's, like, incredibly important, and I don't know why more people don't and ignore it.
It doesn't look like the characters like in the back or the front at all. It just looked like all of them like on the same 2D plane. And that is like, I wouldn't say it's not professional, but it's not good to like looking at it.
No, you can stop there. You meant that. It's not good. You got it. Finally, we're mean. But yeah,
There's another one.
I like the placement of your characters here, but it's like, you need to definitely invest in fundamentals. So we can talk because like there'll be no ads in the VOD. So, oh wait, the person's here though. So we need to wait. This is annoying. Oh, whatever.
There's also ad. I'm seeing the same ad every time.
What ad's it? I want to know what like they want my channel to do. What ad's it?
It's Levi Jean.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. Tell me when it's over. Then we'll. Cause I just noticed that Ant is in the chat, so we'll do them next.
Okay.
Well, Ant C.
Now.
That's very different.
Now the advertising Photoshop.
I love Photoshop.
I love Photoshop. What is this? What are they making? Hey, at least they have shadows. That look cool. But what is that? What are thou thing? Okay, it's ended.
Okay. Ansi, I see you lurking. Get in here, come here. We are going to do yours now. Okay, so, because you sent yours late, I didn't have time to make the most notes, but I made some notes. So, my first thing was, of course, this is, like, incredibly obvious, and I'm sure you don't need me to tell you, but please make a portfolio. You cannot use Google Photos forever. I
Oh, and
beg.
who is that?
Ansi. I sent you them
What?
before. It was the person with the Google photo, the only person with the Google Photos link.
Okay, found it. Please continue.
No, too lazy. You better be fucking like. Okay, bro. I'm gonna show you how easy it is. Right? We go on Behance, right? Wait, hold on. Let me log in real quick. Let me log in to Behance. I'm gonna show you how unlazy this is. Like, in fact, this is probably the laziest thing you could do. What account did you just sign me into? Okay, my own. Thank God. Okay, right. What we're gonna do? Press the share your work button. You insert all the images, which will probably take less time than Google Photos, right? You put in an image, right? Let me get a random image of the moon, right? And then, what you're gonna do? You're gonna press continue? You're gonna press publish. And there you have it! Clients flooding through your door. I really just gave you the cheat code to life. Anyway, on your stuff. Okay, so generally, because of your style being the way it is, I actually quite idolize it myself. So this will be less of a critique session. I will critique it as I can. The notes I wrote were mainly just like, because I think your stuff's beautiful. I truly do. And I think, like, critiquing abstract styles will always be wrong because there's very little you can do wrong that isn't up to your own personal. As long as you're happy with it, usually, like. I mean, the portfolio review means both. I make sure to tell people.
Have a user for pictures.
I make sure to tell them that they're, like, if their like actual portfolio itself needs work, and then I'll go into the specific work.
Okay.
So, honestly, again, I think with the abstract style, there's not much you can do wrong. So I think the best course of action would be to experiment more, reach into other mediums. I'm not saying like do headers or overlays and stuff, unless you want to, but I think you should definitely like try and experiment with, I don't know, like mixed media and stuff. I think that would work well a lot with your style. Like using, I don't know, like painting something in real life, using a color copier to like crazy, like compress it, like just do weird things. I think that would be cool because then you can add that as like a process. And clients love process. And then find new ways to like use fundamentals with text, just make it go crazy, like experiment with like text weight. What you could do well is get like variable fonts. I don't know if you have any of those. But what they are is they just let you like change the weight on like infinitely, like as much as you can to like whatever specific value. Because it'd be good if you use different sort of typefaces as well. Like I think, do you use it here? No, you can definitely benefit from using more than one typeface as well. And I think there's a lot with text you could be experimenting with, but nothing you're doing inherently wrong, if that makes sense. Like, all that I've said is mainly just do more. Keep going. Because I think you have, like, not perfected, but you've pushed this style quite hard, and you just need to push it beyond the box. You've been using MOD plus 3D models, who has time to do motion graph. Yeah, definitely. Like, I think, like, with this style, other mediums, and just the more you could, like, talk about it, it's like, do you know with food, right? So when someone's serving you food, did you know it tastes better when they explain how the food was created or where it comes from? Like, if I explain to you this certain food's from Peru, and I made it this certain way, that food ends up tasting nicer. It's kind of like that. But you know, I love all your work. You definitely deserve that Kiara album cover and any other jobs waiting for you. I don't know, depending on your commission prices, bro, I might be in there too. Like, these are really nice. It's definitely a style I, like, idolize a lot. Like, if you look at my Pinterest, almost all the work is, like, very similar to that. So I'm not cloning you. I've had this idea before I met you. Anything you'd like to say about his work?
No, not really. I just think it looked really good.
Well, there you have it. I gave you all the critique I possibly could. I hope you take it in stride. Use more typefaces, experiment a lot, and reach into other mediums with your style. You could go far. Definitely variety in your portfolio would do wonders.
Like all of them look really aesthetic pleasing. My eye feel really good about.
I don't understand why minimalist styles are so good to look at, but they are. Because they're easy on the eyes. That's the main reason. Like complex stuff makes our brain go, "Whoa, this is so cool." And minimalist stuff makes our eyes feel nice. Like that's how they work, I believe, in my head. I love graphic design. Oh my god, hi Mash. No, you don't. You hate graphic design. What are you doing here? Alright, let me see if anyone else is lurking in chat that's like submitted. I don't think so, though I did get like a DM from K-Root. Oh, he DM'd me the word notification. He needs to like kill himself in game. What a prick, man. People do that to me all the time. Why do my chat hate me? Like, genuinely, my chat just despise me. They just love pranking me any stage they can. Right, let's do... Do you want to do Parshi now? I feel like we should get, like, the compliment sections out. Because I'm just really complimenting Parshi as well.
I love Parshi work so much.
Parshi's, like, the nicest guy as well. Like, he's, like... It's just everything, you know what I mean? Like, I could kiss this dude. I sent you the port.
Awesome, thank you. Honestly, based on how you're talking about him, I believe that you would.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. He used text on the covers, but it actually makes sense. Basically, he has the main focus being what's inside of it. He has examples, and then he just added the text so before hovering, you know what it is. It's perfect. Oh, I'm okay. I'm not allowed to curse for like how long is like 10 minutes or something. I don't remember how long the no cursing thing is. Let's set a 10-minute timer. I'm not allowed to swear. If I swear, I don't know what the punishment is.
If I do a timeout, would that be timing out you?
Can you not? Oh, okay. I have to not curse for 20 minutes now. Awesome. Okay, 30 minutes. My bad. I guess I'm just not allowed to swear the whole stream.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, not allowed to swear.
I thought that if you're not swearing, you're just not gonna talk.
I'm trying my best. I'll try my best. Okay. If I fail, I fail, though. I will do my best. So, okay. So with Parshi stuff, I was mainly wanting to focus on the VTuber stuff. But mainly, it was just going to be like a compliment fest. Like, he has, like, good depth. He has good ideas. Like, you can definitely see the anime designer. Because he used to be an anime designer. Fun fact. And he came to this community. So cool. Yeah, he was in, like, Anicod. So that's why he just randomly joined. He was just the goat.
Yeah, that actually makes sense because, like, most of his, like, overlay work look like it's just a static version of an animated overlay, which is actually so cool to know.
Yeah, him and Anxiety both came to VTuber. That's all the Anicod people I know, though, that came to VTuber. I was, like, not really an Anicod, but I was. I, like, knew a lot of people that were... But I didn't engage with them because they scared me. But... Okay. There was one thing that I thought was, like, a giant blight on your whole self as a designer. And that is the fact that you lack any form of branding. I don't mean that you need like a professional logo or something boring like that. But I cannot see Parshi without the name and find any association. I can't see it, like I see this like specific color of red I associate it with Jafar. I see like Euro C, for example, I associate it with you. With Parshi, I just don't see anything minus the name. I think you should invest in possibly, because I know you like your characters. You have your profile pictures, different features and stuff. You should invest in an OC. I think. I think that would do really well for you, and you'd have something that people can associate your brand with. Because brand association is like incredibly important. Even just color stuff, like this blue gradient as well. Like, if I saw it on the Behance, I'd definitely try and associate it with you because I don't see anyone else with this specific thing. But you should definitely focus on trying to create some sort of consistent brand with the way what emojis you use, what profile pictures you have, what character it is. Like, even if it's not even your OC, like just have a consistent something, and people will find association. And when they see things, they'll think of you, and then equal more client, more commissions. That's like very important. Carrie, what do I associate with you? Greninja. As dumb as it is, Greninja. And the colour blue. Very much the colour blue. Like the water blue.
Just blue.
Drippy, what about you? Oh, I mean, that's not fair, because we hang out as friends, not as, like, work colleagues, you know what I mean? Like, we hang out almost daily. Like, I associate you with a bunch of random anime characters that have no life. Like, that's not indicative of your brand. Oh my god, they want to offer promotion of my channel. I wonder if they're real.
Wonder how much they're requiring me to pay.
But yeah, other than that, Porsche, I wish I could. I really wish I could just critique you. But like, to be honest, bro, like, I try to find fault. Like, for example, in some of your older headers, I just like here, I really don't like the text. But there's nothing I can objectively say that's bad about it. It does everything it needs to. Like, this text I like, whatever. But text like this, I think, like, blends too much. But, like, if I saw that on a header, it'd also work. You know what I mean? Maybe not this specific one. I think this is blending too much into the background. Like, this very diff issues with color values. But stuff like this, like, I don't like stroke text, but it's pretty. It's good. I like it. 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 You should consider taking my hand in marriage.
Yeah, honestly, I have nothing else to say.
Me being
just
pissed
looks
for being
really
associated with the character I brand myself with. Feeling inspired right now. Got a 5-day weekend. Should make something. You should. I feel inspired as well. Too bad I have commissions. Alright, who next? Let's do Tease. Let's do my boy Sweet Tease. I have good things to say about Tease. Tease is like, Tease is definitely someone I think to be my child. Not really, because I never interact with Tease. But like,
yeah.
Tease is like, it's like a child that I want to see Tease go places. Like, I really want to see Tease go places. He's one of like the designers in the com that I think has the most potential and is one of the best. Like, I feel like he isn't following trends or anything, but he's a trendsetter, you know? And I think if he had that little push, he could definitely be such a unique designer that people would come him for him. Right, let's go on your headers. Right, let me see what notes I wrote. Okay. Firstly, text on covers, you don't need them. but I'll forgive you since you have the work also there. And something I wrote was older work needs to be removed. I mainly, I mean, it's more or less quality work. For example, I think here, the only thing that really knocks it down is the fact that everything is red. The thing with color contrast, I get Infinite Tsukiyomi, lol, 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 I love Naruto, but not every, like, you need contrast. This text should realistically be white or something. If it, like, I reckon you remove this, or change the color of the text. Unfortunately, I used to have this phase, I had it for a good few years, but the gradient map thing, it just doesn't work, unfortunately. It works if you have contrast somewhere. The rest are pretty nice, though. Hi, Tommy. Welcome to the stream. And then the thing I actually wanted to go into is you need to work on text. Like, respectfully, it is your worst portion. I think your backgrounds are nice. I think you could definitely experiment more with how you use them. Like, I think this one's really pretty. I like it. This one's pretty, just things seem a bit low quality. But I think your style's, like, really nice. I think just work on the style, and then the text, you just need to rethink your text. For example, having random, like, text down here, generally, unless you, it doesn't work. Random socials doesn't work. If they have the same name for everything, people will just say, it's fine. You can have the social things, just in a better placement. Up there, unfortunately, doesn't work. This subtitle text should always be smaller. It's a hierarchy thing. It takes up too much space, and definitely just needs to be smaller. You could fit the whole line on here. Or even keep hours and just make it smaller. And then, I think you need to invest in more typeface choices. I don't think, because I don't think they're the same. Like, this was your best choice of typeface. It was simple and clear. The rest, I feel, are too... I hate reusing the word very goofy. They're very goofy. And I don't think they were, like... When I think of the samurai, I don't expect this sans serif mono thing. With, like, this text at the bottom, I can barely... Tennessee, I think that says? Like, it's readable, but it's not very readable. The hobo text looks good. It looks like a sword slashes. I think that was nice. Nice choice. This one, like the Joel, I think, like, you just need to go for less goofy fonts. Honestly, every designer ever, stop using goofy fonts. Unless the head is goofy. Please and thank you. And even, like, the kana here could be smaller and a line. Like, definitely research text fundamentals. And do you have anything to say? Because that's basically it for me. Text fundamentals, and you'll be a god at design.
There's this one problem that I noticed. It's probably just be my own problem, but if you go to the 26 Rising export,
Was that sorry?
if you go to the
Oh, there it is. Yes, my bad. It was the first one. I'm
it's okay.
silly.
I feel like some of the phases are too saturated.
True. I do think this might be older work. Because I don't see it, like, in any others. But yeah, you're right completely.
Yeah, because like looking saturated like that, it's like sometimes it would look blurry and it just look flat instead of like having like depth of like an actual face.
Wait, why are these so small as well? What dimensions are you using, brother? These can't be. These have to be the compressed ones, right? I don't remember them being this small. Bro, what? Rendered at 1400 by 788. Don't do that. Don't do that. 1080 4K. Try those. Standard. Don't go under if possible. Don't go under 1080 ever if possible. Other than that, I think you're fine. I have the sorest throat. I'm gonna go grab some water. Please entertain my chat.
Oh, oh no. That's what the more said. Okay. Hi. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm getting another ad. Well, never mind. Well, I'm glad you're still here. Jet is doing so well. Thanks for asking. No worries. Thank you for being here. Hope everyone also having a good day.
Are you guys entertained?
That's a good.
We went down by 3 viewers.
It's not my fault.
Who else's fault do you put this on?
Not me.
Alright, next let's do Art by Suna. I discovered this
Okay.
person on TikTok. You taught me. I'm sure you did, Tommy. I'm sure your goofy ass portfolio will really speak colors about how you taught me about design. Let me follow you. I found this person on TikTok and they made League designs and I was like, oh my god, another League designer that wasn't Dowie.
The thing that stood out to me the most is their thumbnail for League. Like, that actually looked really good.
It does, but I do have things to say about it. I didn't want my first interactions with them to be me failing at giving them a review, so I actually tried. Okay, so first, didn't know you lived in the UK, bro. We got a queue up. Second, okay. So I feel like, so you said text was something you struggled with? I feel like when you try and do this 3D thing, oh, wait, how big are your things though? That might be something I missed out. Ooh, 1080, remember 1080, 1080. 1920 by 1080. Keep it like that, bro. Higher if you want higher quality, though it's not really needed with thumbnails. But yeah, when you do 3D on text, I think you can benefit for being a little bit either like cleaner with it, like not using like drop shadows like this. Like these shadows are way too thick. Or making like the 3D text thicker. Like I feel like these could like, they're like awkwardly not thick enough. And the colors you use as well, I feel like, I mean, for the 3D part, the grey, I feel like they benefit from just being the same yellow gradient. Like, I think you can do that with all of them. I think they do need that little bit of a shout. And when you do things like this, where you use the drop shadow as a gradient, you need to fill in those little top bits. Even, and that won't be noticeable on a thumbnail, ignore that. And then remove old. I'm guessing these at the bottom are really old, because this does not match up to what you've made as well. So always remove old work. That's the important thing about portfolios. Keep it to what your ability is. If this is your ability now, if these are your ability now, remove the things that were your ability before. Clients want to know what you can do. It should be a show of your best self, not a show of everything you've done. I feel like, okay, on stuff like the Kennen one, I feel like it could benefit from the characters being bigger as well. I know it doesn't leave too much room for this, but you can make the shuriken go in a little. You can edit that. But on thumbnails, obviously, they're gonna be like far away. So like, let me zoom out. They're gonna be like a little speck. They're gonna be like this, right? I can read Kennen's broken. That's cool. I need to see Kennen. I need him to be bigger. I need him to be visually like there, and that could go for like a few others too. He could be bigger. Whatever you can make them bigger, make them bigger. Not like obscenely bigger. I feel like the Diana one is perfect size. Like it covers most of the screen. If I zoom out, I can see its Diana. I can zoom out however I want. Broken build, Diana. I see AP. I see Leandri's. I see Rabadon's. This is your best by far. Easily. It's really pretty. And then the last thing I'd say, when you don't have the items on a character, you tend to have trouble filling space. So you tend to fill it with like, for example, spamming these like particles. There's too many, I feel. This one's nice, but it's because you have the items. Like you struggle to fill space without them. This one, see, there's a lot of space that needs to be filled. Aatrox, you filled it well with the crystals, but I feel like tech could be bigger. But just every time you make a thumbnail, zoom out and see what needs to be bigger or smaller.
I feel like having
That is Miss Fortune, you're right. Dude, that looks like Diana, fuck off. You cannot tell me. This could not be Diana's fucking weapon. I didn't see the other one. But still, why who's playing Miss Fortune nowadays, actually? That's not broken, kill yourself. Anyway, sorry.
That's fine.
In-game. I mean, kill yourself in-game. My bad. Broken Covenant Miss Fortune's a beautiful splash art. It just suffers with same face syndrome. Sorry, but yes, as you were saying.
Oh, I wanted to say for Kinkin, if they make the character like bigger, I feel like that would also help with.
For which one,
filling
sorry?
the stage. For Kinkin is broken.
Oh, Kennen, yes.
Cannon.
Yes.
Oh, that's 2N. I thought it said Kenken. I was like, Kenken?
That is not visual clarity. That is them being stupid. Don't worry about it. You don't have to change the text. That was perfectly read. They are silly. But yeah, no, definitely making characters bigger also helps full space as well. Oh, and the last thing I feel is really important with this Aatrox one especially is color contrast. If I zoom out, of course I can see Aatrox, but you know what else I see? A whole lot of blue. Oh my god. Thanks for the follow. Whoever followed. Dankary. Oh, we'll do you next. We haven't done you yet. But yeah, no. If the background, for example, or the text was a different color to the Aatrox, it helps separate them a lot. So you get like this clarity of visual. Like again, this is the best one because like text is white, splash art looks nice. The items are like way different colors to the rest, so they clearly you can see how Rabadon stands out. Your eyes move towards it before any. Close your eyes, open them, see where your eye goes on first. Everyone try it. Guaranteed it goes on Rabadon's first. Because both red and contrast. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
It's true.
So I have to be a Suda because you told me to look at the leak thumbnails. I think this TFT one's perfect. I think this is cute as hell. I like them. I think they're cute. And I have no idea what to say. I couldn't comment on any of these in here pretty much. Like, they're nice. Texia could use some work, but that's about it. This one's really nice. Oh, you make Cadrils. That's cool. It is the first color in Spectrum that stands out the most, yes, Drippy. Though you don't... To be fair, I feel like you don't even have to be, like, near any art to know that. I feel like that's, like, one of the most basic things you learn in, like, primary school. You're right, Drippy. Alright, Dankary is...
Like, weird.
Pardon?
But the first thing when I look at on Miss Fortune is the mask. And
I mean,
nothing else.
I mean, my point still stands. This heavily also contrasts.
Yeah, because like the different color and stuff, and I don't know. I feel like if you like look far away, it's just pretty much like same color, so nothing really stand out. But
I mean, all in all, the only takeaway, I'm right. Uh,
yeah, you're right. True.
all right, Dankry, let's do you. Which number were you again? Here we are. Let's get on yours. Oh, the VGen portfolio. First one today. You guys should all follow me on VGen, by the way. vgen.co/emeraldpsd. How
Send me
embarrassing.
your link.
Oh, do you want mine?
Yes.
Okay. You're such a fake fan, by the way. Oh, I've
Oh,
just leaked
sorry.
all my client shit. My bad. It's
Sorry, I
fine. None
didn't
of them are
follow you.
NDA.
You know.
None of them are NDA. It's fine. I should lower my NDA fee. I even feel like I'm stealing. I just use the default one. I remember having not much to write about yours. Okay. Okay. No, I had to cut a little bit. Okay. So, first thing, okay, let's see. Unstable. This is one I wanted to talk about. I can barely read anything. You can kind of make out messages, but it's very unreadable because of how, like, small the type is. And these things
Oh,
here,
a little bit too bright.
I have bright. I think it's I think these alerts, I literally cannot make them out. I wish I could. And the icons don't help me either. Only this one. I know that's a follower because of the person. But the rest don't help me out at all. Is that notific? I have to like... I'm leaning into my desk. So that's the first thing I'd say. Make sure all your text is readable. Like, this is full screen. Like, I wish it was more readable. With some of these, oh, this one especially, I feel like it lacks a lot of color contrast. A lot of these values are very similar. So make sure to, like, the dark circles here, they're cool. And they help, like, separate the chat box so you have, like, an understanding of it. But I feel like more color contrast would have helped make the design a bit better. But I do think it is incredibly cute and I love it and I wouldn't change it for... I'd use it, bro. Trust. And then all the Misa TV ones, I don't know what it is, but you have like alignment issues constantly on the chat boxes. Like even this one, you want to have a similar amount of space on the left and the right. Obviously, because this has the tuber, this will have an infinite amount of space. So you want a lot of space. You definitely want to constrain this and move it in a little. Because connecting this much to the side is generally like bad gridding design, and you would benefit by using the Photoshop ruler tool to create like bleed lines. You know, things they use in like books and documentation, bleeds. Bleeds are good in design. I think everywhere could use a bleed. And that is mainly my main critiques for you. A's, what are your critiques? And which one would you like me to focus on? If you have any, of course.
Honestly, not much, but one thing that I like probably stood out to me is the background is mostly just one color.
On what? On which one? You forgot to tell me which one.
Like most of them.
Oh, okay, most of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
They're
that's
like
fine,
one color.
personally.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think that's
really
like an
like
issue.
that one. Yeah, it's not an issue. It's just like personal like choice and stuff.
Wait, I'm confused. What is the critique here? You've got to like inform our person what you actually think is wrong with it. And like give a reason.
I feel like it's not have much depth.
No, it can. I think they just need to. I do agree with the statement though that like depth can definitely be an issue. I don't think it's the background issue, but so the concept of depth is you turn a 2D plane into like a somewhat a 3D plane. You can do this with
Like,
like putting objects the front behind, adding blur. That's how you can create like a sense of depth. Obviously, it's not actually 3D, but you want to create a sense of depth. It's not the
like,
background issue though.
yeah, like to me, I feel like the most problem that I see is that it's not much depth. But in VTubers overlay and stuff, you don't really need those. So I
Yes, you
don't think
do.
it's like, does it?
Yes, I feel
It
depth.
does?
Yeah,
Oh.
depth can even exist very slightly. Like even like for example in this one, having like these things that act as stickers that create depth. Every design, every good design, like depth is a fundamental. It's called form. Like that's when something
Mm.
like shows a form of like 3Dness or depth. Even small things like shadows and stuff, like you can see them present here. They
Mm.
all add to a design, and they make like if you've ever used a drop shadow in your life, you've created depth. It's just about doing it well. But every design should have depth, or it's flat,
Mm.
and flat designs generally not the best. They don't show a high level of ability, really.
I see. Yeah, that's pretty much what I think.
Awesome. That's yours. Feel free to highlight, clip, or whatever if you want to keep it for later. I'll probably make highlights of everything and just put it up. Right, we've done Haruto, we've done you, we've
Mm.
done you, we've done you. We haven't done you yet. We haven't done you. Okay, I think it's just Yoshikawa and you. So let's do Yoshikawa, and then we'll do you for the final, because I've got to have to argue with you in real time.
Oh no. The real time judgment.
Yeah, we've been giving those to other people in the chat. It's only right.
Ah.
Yoshikawa! I think I have reviewed yours before, actually, in the last one, I believe. Let me look at what I wrote for you. Well, first, obviously, take the text off the covers. You don't need them. There's text down here. You don't need it repeating twice. It's... You want main focus on your work. Oh, hi, Kim. You came in on, like, the final two. And then when I took a look at them, because I think I definitely have reviewed it before. Even if I haven't, I basically have the same thing I said to like Nixter and Darth One, which was you need to look at other people. You need to get inspired, because a lot of these like they have good ideas, but you need to like definitely see why people do certain things. Like the text you use, like that stray away from just using stroke. Look at what other text effects people are using that like inspire you. Because like again, I use the Jafar example a lot. I'm sucking his dick here. Um, but literally, he would never use a drop shadow like this or outer glow. He would never use outer glow like this. He'd never use a single stroke like this with this type of typeface. You need to analyze what people like he does, and that's how you improve. Study, study, study other people, and that is how you will get far. Because you need to realize other people are doing stuff right if you're inspired by them. That's how inspiration works. But I do think keep designing, right path, and I think that one bit of advice, because again, I think I've done you before, so I think that one piece of advice is all you need. Sorry, I was taking notes. Thank you so much for the review and this opportunity. I was feeling a bit dissatisfied with my designs, and now I can see my shortcomings better. Thank you so much. No worries. If it makes you feel any better, you were the one I wrote very little about. Like, your designs are still very nice. You just have those few
Honestly,
things to iron
Dominic,
out. You have those few things to iron out, and I think you're the goat.
yeah, I really like your graphic design stuff, and I think it's look really nice. So, the death and stuff is just like what I think would look better, but what you already have is already good. So don't beat yourself over it. I think it's look really good. Emerald, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm just sure, because, like, apparently Kazta submitted one, but I have no idea if he did. Like, I don't know which one it is. Thank you, whoever followed. I can't read it because it's on a scanline monitor. Kazta, who are you, bro? I swear to God. Did you just not submit? I'm looking for it. I swear to God. Okay, I think I might be crazy. They just didn't submit. It's fine. I can't even go on their account. Like, they don't have a portfolio shipped. Okay. I'm just gonna assume maybe this is them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they were just replying to the tweet because I put a video of, like, Maria getting slapped. Yeah, no worries, Dan Curry. And, hey, next review stream, I better see you back, and I better see you with better work. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, really, Yoshikawa. Inspiration, bro. And then you're the final boss here.
What?
I think you're the final boss.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm not ready for this shit. No, no.
I've been pretty nice. What the hell?
Oh no.
JPI chain, do me next on go. Oh, you like the chain. Send the portfolio to me, and I will.
Did I send you the VGen instead of portfolio park?
I mean, VGen works as a portfolio. It's alright, I have it in the form.
Okay.
Why are your overlays 12 quid? Are you dumb?
Why is what?
Why are your overlay commissions 12 quid?
I don't know.
Bro, okay. Chain? I won't lie. Because I have my chat on my phone, I can't get that link. Is that 2 I's or 2 L's? Like, I don't know. I'll try them both. When you've been saved, someone else wants a portfolio review. 2 L's? Okay. Okay. First thing that I've been saying to literally everyone, please change all your covers. Trust me, this will be an easy fix. What you want is like, okay, I go on the Behance for you, right? What I see? I don't see words anywhere. You know what I see? I see work. This is what people click on. They want to know what they're looking for. I see this cool ass header, I click because it's cool. I see this cool ass art, I click because it's art. I see this, I have no idea what it is. Change it to whatever your work is.
Okay.
That'll help you so much with commissions, because it's all clients want to see. Okay, Chain. I'll basically say the same thing I said with Tears, and I think you're one of the best upcoming Smash designers, hands down. Like, you're one that's like, Tears has to put in a few bit of work, but I think you're guaranteed to just be the GOAT. Like, all your work is so nice, dude. Like, because you submitted late, I didn't have time to write notes. But my lord, dude, like, there's a lot of work here, but none of it feels underwhelming compared to the last one, so you don't need to remove them. Like, I don't know, dude, I love it. What can I say? Well, I guess with your top 8, it would mainly be, hierarchy of text. Like, it's great that you put the winner in, like, higher, slightly, but the others don't really make sense with, like... A different format for this one probably would have been better, with, like, maybe the first one in the middle, the rest following it. Something basic like that. Because it just looks really random at that point, if this one's just massive. like there's no coercion, especially when okay, this text is centered, these texts are not. It probably would have been better if you had the top 3 here and the rest down here. Rush within an hour, so it's okay, makes sense. I mean, it still looks good. I wouldn't take it off your port personally. I'd maybe do a fix in your own time and then re-put it on your port. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes the clients get something different that's on the port. Also, I don't know, like, you've got good typeface choices. Like, you definitely seem like you understand fundamentals of Fuckton. You're the one person I'd say to keep using packs because you actually use them well. You can spam particles and it'll look good. I don't know, man. Like, you're one of the people that genuinely get me, like, very stumped when it comes to, like, critique. Because I just, like... It's not that there's nothing wrong with them. It's that you can just keep designing and you'll eventually just iron out what you do. Like, I can't say reach out because you are reaching out. You're doing more stuff. You're doing logos now and stuff. Like, genuinely. All you need to do is carry on. Keep pushing. Yeah, just keep going, bro. Like, nothing else to say. Honestly, you're on the levels of, like, the top Smash designers. It's just the covers. Change your fucking covers. Oh, wait, I can't curse. Wait, I closed the timer. It's fine. I can say it. Change your fucking covers, dude. Swear to God. Alright. You.
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
Who?
You!
Don't know who you're talking about.
It's been rough for me to design lately. Oh my god, I got another 10 minutes of not cursing. Life stuff hitting hard. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear. When stuff like that happens, it's fine to just leave it for a bit. Deal with that life stuff. Because, you know, it does always get better eventually. I don't know anyone that's, like, you know, had a life issue and it's gone on for longer than it needs to. Everything. The one above sorts itself out. You can sort it out. You'll be fine, you'll be able to design later. Hi Shrek, hi Icon. Welcome to the end of the stream, we're doing like the last person. If you want to submit yours, feel free. We are on the last person currently. Also, sorry Chain, that was the worst motivational advice. Usually it's better. I don't know what I was saying there, just ignore me. It'll get better. Alright, let's see what I wrote about yours. Ooh, yours one was like 8 paragraphs. Bro, it's not even responding to me anymore, they hate me. My co-host despises me. I can hear them, and they still just hate me. Guys, what a maze. What a maze.
What? Why me?
Because you aren't responding. You're not responding to me, and I can hear you in the back.
Oh, no, I like you. It's fine.
Okay. Alright. So something you were talking about before. Most of your overlays do lack a lot of depth. Or at least well-used depth. I feel like repeating... So you use this, like, cloud motif a lot in yours to create the sense of depth, but I feel like it's being completely oversaturated in most of your overlays. Especially when it doesn't fit quite well. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. And I feel like in a lot of your overlays, there's either a lack of detail or too much of detail. So let me read out what I wrote, because I think I like wrote it better than I could explain it. You need to find a good balance, most likely from the size of things. Let me get an example. This one's probably a good example. So if you have like a lot of detail, each thing feels way too large. Like for example, these diamonds and stuff. Like some of these elements feel way too large for a lot of detail. And if you have too little detail, usually it's used to fill space. So you also make everything much too big. There's a lot of things in your designs, like for example, this thing at the bottom of the overlay, this thing here, these texture behind, these. I mean, I don't think I think they're fine. There's just a lot of things that really could be made smaller in your designs. This circle could be smaller, like these hearts. I mean, they look fine, but there's a lot of things that could definitely benefit from sizing. I think you need to discover where your balance is when you size things. And when in your description you wrote something about how you display colors. I'm not quite sure what the issue is. I think your colors are fine.
Like, I don't know, like most of the overlay that I make is either like I really have like troubling with how the color like work together, because whenever I do it, it look like it just either like monotone or just like too separate instead of like blending together and
Oh,
such.
let me stop you there. So there's this great website called Adobe Color. Right. So you pick a theme, right? Let's say you like this red, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put this on the red, right? Wow, look at that. It's like we have all matching colors. You want a monochromatic thing? Wow, it's like we have all matching colors. Triad? Wow, all matching colors. Complementary? Wow, it's crazy. This website's a hack.
Mm-hmm.
Pinterest as well, just type in color palette of whatever color you want. Like, it's not, like, make a palette. If you struggle with color and matching them, don't do it on the fly, just make a palette until you get used to it.
I see, I see.
People always told me I had really good color, and I had no idea what they were on about, because, like, I just winged it all the time. Then I realized, bro, I just got the knowledge, like, muscle memory. Like, until you build that up, use palettes. They're really helpful. I still use them sometimes as well. They're really, really good. Square, compound, shades. You can even extract themes from images that you like. Like a certain, like the colors of a certain thing. Put it in, bro. I mean, let me just get a random graphic design. Like the colors in this. Drag it in. Oh, look at that. You get all the... Oh my god. Now you can steal colors and no one can tell you you did.
Okay, this is actually really cool.
I'm crazy good with colors. It baffles me, bro. I don't get it. Like... I just use my eye. If it don't look good, I don't use it. I genuinely... I don't think I have, like, any extensive knowledge. I've watched, like, a good few videos on color theory, and I just forget it all the time. This is Amazeballs, right? Yeah.
Holy shit.
Two good values? Really? I also values are something I struggled with. Especially with the Madoka thing. I felt like the values were very off there. I mean, in return, would you like to do mine?
Are you asking me or?
Yes!
Oh.
My co-host
Oh.
hates me. Would you like to do mine in response to me doing yours?
Oh
And then we
god,
can...
what do you...
What?
Ooh. Okay, send me your portfolio.
I'll stream it so the stream can also see it, because they can't see your screen.
Oh,
Maybe...
that's true. Okay, stream your portfolio.
Will do. You're gonna DM me something? I
Oh.
wonder if it's like something funny. Just tell me where to go, bro.
It is loading.
Have you got it?
I think I think I just have bad internet. Can you just stream it on your stream? I will just watch your stream.
Alright, tell me what to click on. Also, that's probably me because I'm streaming on this in Discord.
Hmm.
Let me close the Discord stream. Just tell me what to go on and I will do it.
Oh wow. Um, I really like your non-VTuber graphic design.
I mean, tell me which one to click on.
The first thing that catch my eyes is the glitch blood orange.
But which one should I click on for the stream? You're
The
really...
photo!
Bro, you could say this.
The left!
The advertisements,
Left in
yes.
the middle.
Yes, advertisements.
Okay, advertisement.
And then tell me which one to do on the advertisements. So the stream can see it.
Click on it.
Which, yeah, I've clicked on it, it's just the stream delay. Which one should I go on? You can say it in real time.
Give me a second, I cannot see it. Can you just send me the link?
Oh, I thought you were already on it, my bad.
No, it's fine.
Okay. And then just tell me which one to go on, and I will.
Alright. Okay. Firstly, I'm looking at the Genshin Impact mouse.
Oh, yeah.
I really like how it, like, in the center, and like you see, like there's like a box around the mouse, so it's kind of automatically like draw me into the mouse.
Why are you complimenting me? This is a critique session.
I don't know. Because I think it looked really good.
Bro, don't look at it. Look at the ones you think are bad.
Okay, I think the on the glitch blood orange one.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I made this
Is
years
that the
ago, I remember
noise?
this. Yeah, there's noise on it.
okay. I thought it was blurry. Okay.
Maybe you should go in a different folder. These are all, like, non-problematic.
True, I'm currently looking at the stream overlay.
Okay, stream assets.
Yes. The overlay that you made for me, I think the chat word is kind of too big and too...
I need to remove that, by the way. I forgot about that. Give me a moment. Do not even bother critiquing it. I know the issues. It's really bad.
Okay, I'm gonna continue.
This one's also really bad. No, do not continue because it's been removed. It's deleted. I deleted too. Reload the page right now.
No, that's the only thing I could be critique.
Woohoo!
No. Oh fuck.
Different folder
Okay.
time.
No, because this is the only thing that I could actually have my voice on it.
Why? You can have your voice on everything. You have eyes.
How do you know?
What, because you have... I mean, do you not have eyes?
No, I don't.
Interesting.
The bottom.
I'm not avoiding my crits, bro. I know the issues. I've criticized myself for that one. I've removed it everywhere except for here. That was an oversight.
the one at the bottom, like the bottom of the overlay that you made for me.
You mean the
I
other
think
one I removed? Did you even refresh the page? Like, it doesn't show on my stream anymore.
yeah, like the one at the bottom of the one that you just deleted.
Yeah, I also
The one
deleted
with
that
bunch
one.
of stars.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, the one with a bunch of stars? Wait, which one are you talking about? Can you give me the name?
Uh, I can take a screenshot of it.
Go on.
Why do you delete everything that I actually have a critique on?
No, I deleted two things. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was the first overlay I'd ever made. The first one
Yeah.
I'd ever made. That's memories.
Okay, are you gonna delete it too?
No, I'm not, because I actually like it.
Okay, so what I think is the chat box is too small.
True.
You could expand the game screen a little bit more.
Wait,
So-
doesn't that completely contradict the chat box issue, though? Because, like, the chat box gets constrained more. I would have thought you would have told me to make it small to make the chat box bigger.
Yeah, but like you can like make the chat box kind of like outside or like actually like I feel like the height of it is good. It just the width is like kind of small.
Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, don't worry.
Yeah. And then the one under the star one. Chatbox is good, but the game screen is too tiny.
Which one's this? Sorry?
The one that under the one that I just said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Game screen too small, okay. Interesting.
Because based on what I like asking my friend and such, they said that it's better to have like kind of a minimal, like not too big of the game overlay, so the game, like the actual game, can make it like bigger. Because most people want to see the game. The overlay is just like a decoration. Like you don't really need it.
Mhm.
So yes. And then the one that under that it just sounds like I'm going one by one right now. I really like the background. I think the chat is a little bit too big. The word is also a little bit too big.
Hmm.
You could expand the game screen out to like the top left, so it can use like all of the space it have. Just like making the screen bigger and such.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's mostly what I think about.
Got you. Interesting critiques. Makes sense. I am painfully suffering with old work in the port syndrome.
I'm glad to be able to roast someone.
What do you mean not enough
Yay.
Smashy Bros? This entire folder's Smashy Bros. Smash, 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 smash. This folder's like one Smash Bros thing. Team Emmons doesn't count. Smash. See? I do. Team Revenant probably have Smash Bros. That's not Smash Bros. That's not Smash Bros. Never mind. Wait, there's one Smash Bros. Two Smash Bros. Okay. I'm glad you could only critique the old stuff. Very happy. That means I'm the GOAT.
Okay, now you want me to critique the new stuff? Okay, let me see.
That would be best, yeah. I usually ignored people's old stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But it does show that I need to delete them. Not enough Blender work? I made one Blender thing, and I think it was shit.
Do you think I should invest in like a Photoshop or something?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, what you use.
Clip Studio Paint.
Yeah, you should invest in Photoshop.
The only thing I use is Clip Studio Paint.
I just bought Clip Studio yesterday, actually. Kim, you'll be happy to hear.
Really like it. I am happy to hear.
Also, yeah,
I'm a
I can't.
fan of...
I'll send them the thing you sent. This is something Icon made that he wanted to critique on. I told him it's like my favorite thing ever, and I would not critique it ever. Honestly, my only critique is you should make more work like it. That's it. Just make more work.
More.
Were you actually gonna critique the new stuff or not? Or are you a phony? Do you get scared halfway through?
I do get scared, like, beginning of the stream.
Yeah. You said you were gonna critique my new stuff, and then radio silence. Radio silence.
Okay, first thing first. Some of the new overlay that you make, I noticed that there is not a box where it said follower, subscriber, and donation. I wonder why.
Not everyone needs them.
They don't need it?
No. If they don't ask for it, I don't do it.
Like, I don't know, like, I feel like I should automatically, like, have it in, because
I don't have one on my stream either. Like, a lot of people don't need them. If they don't ask, they don't. Like, I'm sorry, like, you can take this critique up with my clients, not me. Like,
oh, true, yeah.
Like, it's not my fault if they don't want something.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, I really like this one. Wait, how do you do all the colors and such?
Yeah, right. Icons, some just prefer to leave them off. Oh, I deleted that one. It's mainly so I don't get doxxed.
Dude, actually, that's the one that I like.
Yeah, too bad. So sad. I painted the sky, so I just put it on my art account. But my art account is also completely disconnected from my normal persona, because I'm not good at art. So I don't want to embarrass myself. So I'm just not doxing myself by having it like a thing.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Oh my god, hi Emerald, hi twin. You're like at the end of the stream where they're like attempting to critique me. It's quite sad, really.
What?
You're critiquing my clients, not me. My poor clients.
That's actually true. Yeah, I'm critiquing your clients right now. Like, who's your client? Bring them in here.
I'll bring them all in. I'll add them all to the call.
Yeah, bring all of them in here so I can critique their choice.
Critique the Soul Fighters thing. I made that most recently.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
I think the Beyonce...
Wait, what am I critiquing?
The Soul Fighters package.
Is this free?
Yeah.
I think it looks great.
You're the worst critiquer ever. Why did I get you on my show?
That's what I asked. Why did you have me on here?
Oh yeah, I should use it actually. L marketing. I used the Astral one before. That was like W marketing. To be honest, I don't even have the files for it. But you know where I could download it from? I could download it from the Celestial Rift Maker's Ko-fi.
Actually, there's this thing I
For
kinda...
free.
There's this thing I kinda wanna say.
Go on. For free, guys. For free.
For free. Okay, so that
Right.
overlay.
Yeah.
Because most VTubers are like having their model in the bottom.
Okay,
so
okay,
they're not-
okay, okay. Who said this was for a VTuber? Head out of the gutter.
What if a VTuber using it?
Oh, fuck them, I guess. Okay, I want you to know, my audience is mainly non-VTubers, unfortunately. Like, I wish they were more VTubers, but unfortunately, reality of the situation, they are not. This was also made for a different agency, where the target demographic is League players. And it just so happens that most League players are not VTubers.
Yeah, I do see that, honestly.
So yeah, it doesn't really matter whether the VTubers need a screen to wait.
Yeah, if they want to use my graphic design, just don't be a VTuber and you can use it.
I mean, I have VTuber designs, just not for the League of Legends one. Because guys, if you didn't know, the Celestial Rift Makers are a different account of League people, right? So what the League people do is they do League of Legends designs, right? So if you have any League of Legends needs, you should consider. Oh my god, another 10 minutes of no cursing. I was gonna say F you. I stopped myself. So guys, if you...
Also, I don't know. I feel like there's are VTubers who also like having like League as their mainstream, and I could see like people using this overlay because like I like them.
Okay. I feel like the
I don't know.
critique is not a critique on the work. It's just a critique on like we should have added more to it. It's like asking me to add subtitles to a movie for like the hard of hearing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why don't you adding subtitle to the movie? I don't understand it. I'm deaf.
So,
And yeah,
so the people who can't hear can read it.
yes.
But yeah, no, like, sorry, I don't think the critique should be accessibility options. Stretch. Okay, I can stretch. Give me a sec. There we go. I made the package for Dantes. Dude, I want to make something for Dantes, actually. If I didn't have, like, commissions, I'd be on that. I really do want to make a thing for Dantes at some point. Because his head is cool and all, but I reckon if me and Citrical put our heads together, we can make something cooler. Like, this is cool, but we could do cooler. Guys, by the way, Celestial Rift Makers are doing a giveaway right now, so you guys should definitely go and retweet it on Twitter at CRiftMakers. It's like all you have to do is retweet and follow, and you get a free League header. Oh my god! Even if you don't like League, you can get a header, or pass it on to the next person. Oh yeah, I just brushed over Dantes' header. Like, I acted like this was completely normal. I'm so used to this guy, I just pretended that was normal. My lord. Did you have any more really good critiques for me?
No. I don't think so.
You know, okay, that's fine. And just like that, guys, unless there's any last minute, anyone in chat need their port reviewed, I think we are finished with the portfolio review stream. What a good stream, right, guys?
What a great stream. I actually love it so much. What is that?
Pardon?
Pardon?
Pardon. Like, what did you say?
Pardon?
Yes, it means what did you say?
Yeah, pardon.
Yes. What did you say?
No, it's just that banner kind of shocked me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing well.
Alright, awesome. Well, if everyone in chat is ready, I have to go to a different city tomorrow. So I should probably end stream it. And my client is getting aired, so... My client, my girlfriend, my best friend, and my other best friend are all getting aired. I'd give mine both in... You want send it, Kim. I'll do my best. I have, like, a pair of eyes. I can say whether art's good or not. I'm gonna DM you and I'll be like, give me. Oh my... I didn't notice your profile picture's fucking Powerpuff Girls Z.
Yes. I do love Tay.
Are you much of an
Hi.
artist? Do you want to critique some art?
Yeah, sure. I do talk trash about people, so yes. I don't mind.
Awesome. I'll send it when they send it to me. And then we'll finally end the stream.
Okay.
Oh, bro, please buy a domain name. First off, buy a domain name. They're easy to set up, trust me. My website has a domain name. By the way, you guys should totally visit emeraldpsd.com. That is emeraldphotoshopdocument.com. Anyways. Alright, let's try our best to critique some art. I'm not the artist of all time, so I will do my freaking hardest. My ultimate... What do you mean, bro? emeraldpsd.scam.gay was like the best like domain name.
.scam.gay.
Someone took
That's
it,
such
dude.
a good name.
Right? It was unavailable though.
Aw, that sucks.
Dude, you've got an essay? Okay, I'm like... Why did you not apply for Oxford, by the way? Why did you not try in school? If you actually tried in school, you could get into Oxford for fine art, easily. I want to hire you. What? Again. Can I hire you again? Also, Kip, you have a job. The domain name is £10 a year. My lord. Do you have any critiques to make? I can't be bothered anymore. I just want to look at it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't.
Undiagnosed ADHD. Okay, but where are the prices on this site, for real? I've been in this house.
The traditional sketch.
I didn't even watch them, I forgot. If it's anything like Susie's, do I even want to watch it? Probably not. Where are your prices actually on this site? I don't see them. Dude, oh, I can talk about typography. I can talk about typography. Did James never teach you what a, like, fucking ease is? Also, if you want to be cooler, it's called kinetic typography. Typography is just the text. Kinetic typography is the movement of text. That's what, like, the motion design term is. But yeah, learn what an ease is. That is... Because, like, I can actually talk about this. Dude, why does your class actually seem fun? I swear you guys complained too much. You guys did so much work. Like, cool work. Better work than us. This is all sick. Why have you got a racist in your thing? The first I ever opened After Effects. My lord. Hopefully you know what an easing keyframe is now. Very helpful. I made a snowman for graphics. Not in Autodesk, I made it in C4D. It looks the exact same. Whatever. Dude, where are your prices? Why are your art trades closed? Art design trade. Art design collab. Hi, Jack. Well, anyway, that should be the end of the stream, right? How long have we been going? Because I don't know if we have, like, I can't critique your portfolio. It's too good. Minus the motion thing. Thinking about commissioning me? Okay, this just appears. Kill yourself? In-game? I can't do this anymore. Anyway, Ace, do you want to say any final passing words to the stream before we end?
Thank you so much for inviting me, even though I'm trash at critiquing, but thank you.
No worries.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, same. It was great.
Yeah. I feel great looking at other people's portfolio.
Yeah, people are talented, right? Driffy, I'm not gonna look at your Blender stuff. I have nothing to say. Oh, you're moving tomorrow, Jack? Hope everything's well with that. I'll also be in the same city tomorrow. Because my sister's got a thing on. Maybe I'll see you. Thanks for the validation of pre-promo. Everyone follow King. Dude, I have promo for you everywhere. You made everything, bro. You're my reason for my favorite OC. I will say hello if I see you. Alright, but yeah, GG's guys, end stream right now. Bye.